Eh, wag na nga tayo maglusot dito kasi yung authority coming from the chief executive, in which in that case is Mamba, Governor Mamba, once lang yan magbibigay ng authority. Kaya ang bilangan dyan, hindi yung bawat liquidation at saka bawat release. The whole program and the whole implementation. Wag na nga tayo dito magpalusot. Eh, ikaw, budget at treasurer.
I'm not really aware of that, Your Honor, because this
You are the provincial accountant and you're not aware of that?
no, that's not what I meant, Your Honor. Because these disbursing officers are directly supervised by the provincial treasurer.
Don't force me. Such in contempt. Miss Bungkad, how did you pay? How did you deposit the money? So, tanongin kita diretso. Kung nagka-problema, can you pay the 750 million?
Yung sinasabi niyang sources of funds na ginamit niya, may appropriation ordinance ba yun?
Lahat po yun, Your Honor, nakapaloob po sa 2022 annual budget. Yung annual budget po natin ay na-approve po enacted po yun. So under appropriation ordinance 2022, hindi ko na maalala yung the rest nung...
Tanungin ko po si Vice Governor kung totoo ba yung sinabi ng budget officer.
No, Mr. Chair. It was line vetoed by the governor. So, meaning to say they cannot use that unless there will be a decision of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan by 2/3 of override, sir, which we did of December po of last year, of 2022, Mr. Chair.
Are you aware, Mr. Budget Officer, na yung sinabi ni Vice Governor na wala kayong basihan na appropriation ordinance? Bakit nyo ginastos yun?
Your Honor, na-veto po, may line item veto po ang in-issue ng ni Governor po, Your Honor. At yung pag-override po nila, it was only at the latter part of the year, almost year end na po yun. Kasi yung under the rule po doon sa veto, kung hindi po siya overridden, reenacted po yung previous year's budget.
Vice Gov, can you respond?
Sir, it's very clear in the local government code that we can veto that by 2/3 of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, and therefore the executive cannot use. They were the ones who vetoed it, sir. And you can see the time that they used, the element of time that they used. It's very short. Kaya for me, Mr. Chair, it's false po.
That's why tinanong ko dahil governor ako eh. Mayor ko, alam ko yung sistema. Kaya tama yung sinabi ni Congressman Ako na may nangyayaring technical malversation dito dahil yung source of funds walang authority na magamit. Because the one that authorizes the source of funds, ordinansa ng sanggunian. Ayun naman sasabi ko, Mr. Chair.
Thank you for that, Kong Corbera. Yes, Co-Chair.
Mr. Chair, I would like to propound questions to the provincial accountant. Now, as provincial accountant, are you the person responsible for issuing the cash advances of employees?
Your Honor, we only process the cash advances.
Yes, you process.
Yes, Your Honor.
But would there be certain requirements before a cash advance can be made?
Yes, Your Honor.
Like what?
They have the authority given by the local chief executive, that is for them special disbursing officers.
To make a cash advance?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is not one of the requirements that they are required to be bonded?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that there are certain limits to a certain bond as to how much you can release as cash advance. Is that correct?
I'm not really aware of that, Your Honor, because
You are the provincial accountant and you're not aware of that?
No, that's not what I meant, Your Honor. Because these disbursing officers are directly supervised by the provincial treasurer. So that pag sa banding po, sila po ang bahala doon.
Okay, now let me get this here. I was never in the local government, no, but let me ask this, no. So if someone comes to you and he was directed by the provincial governor to make a cash advance, what do you do first?
We check if there is we obligate the allotment, Your Honor.
So
and
you do
then,
not check the authority of that person first to make the cash advance?
as long as they have the memorandum order from the local
The
chief
memorandum order. So it is not your duty also to check whether or not this person is bonded?
I believe that the same was already checked by the office of the provincial treasurer, Your Honor.
So now you're throwing it back to the provincial treasurer?
Hindi, kasi po, these disbursing officers under the treasury manual are under the office of the provincial treasurer.
Okay, now let me get this straight. As accountant, exactly what is your role when it comes to cash advances?
To check that the supporting documents are complete.
Okay, now isn't one of the supporting documents the bond requirement?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
one of the
Okay.
requirements, Your Honor.
Now, let me go to the specific persons, huh? Miss Rosel Bungkat, do you know her?
Yes, I do.
Did she make a cash advance?
Yes, she did, Your Honor.
How much is her bond,
I'm not-
if you remember?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I don't remember.
If I will remind you that her bond is only 1.5 million, would you say that would be a fair statement?
I would think so, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, if a person is only has a 1.5 million bond, how much can she make as a cash advance?
I do not know as to how much is the limit, Your Honor. But
So if you do not know the limit, then you said that you should know the requirements before a person can make the cash advance. So if any person whom you says has the authority to make a cash advance, can she make any amount of cash advances?
she can, as long as she liquidates the same, Your Honor.
So it's not dependent on the bond that she's given?
There was never, I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I am, excuse me if I say that I'm really not aware of how much would be the limit of the cash advance.
Okay, I'll get back to you. Treasurer, is it your role to check the bond of the person making a cash advance?
As far as my own people are concerned, I usually check their.
No.
Okay.
Is it your obligation to check the bond first before a cash advance is released?
I can also check, sir.
What do you mean? Whose office has the authority to check it?
We monitor the bonding requirements of accountable officers, considering that we have 26 department and
All right.
yeah.
Now, again, going back to Rosel Bungkad, she only has a 1.5 million bond.
that is the amount of premium, sir. But her accountability is up to 5 million maximum.
Okay, up to 5 million maximum. Yet you gave a cash advance of 10,253,000. How would you justify that?
Hindi naman po single cash advance po yun. Staggered basis.
Staggered. But
Yeah.
in totality, cash advance of 10,253,000 was given to Rosel Bungkad, correct?
Yes, sir.
In excess of the 5 million limit that she's supposed to have. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct? Or no?
Pardon, sir.
Dapat 5 million lang yung limit niya based on the 1.5 million bond, right?
Yeah.
And you said that earlier na 5 million lang dapat,
Maximum.
maximum.
Yeah.
Now, how come she was given a total amount in cash advances amounting to 10,253,000? Yan ang tanong ko.
Your Honor, to inform the body, all of my accountable officers were already issued an OM and we already answered the same to the Commission and Audit po. So all the reasons were,
I am asking you now. Me, or the body is asking you now. How come? There's a lot of list here, Dami pa tayo. Isa pa lang to. No? Rosel Bungkad, 1.5 million lang ang bond, yet given a cash advance of 10,253,000. Now you're claiming that it's going to be the who issued this? Yung mga tao underneath mo?
no, all the regular cashiers are within my supervision.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Sir.
Okay, so they technically released it on your authority, correct?
Yep.
And then going back to the question, how come Ms. Rosel Bungkad was given a cash advance of 10,250,000 when supposedly the limit was 5 million? Ms. Mulyonga?
Yep.
Why?
Because there really a need for us to address the requirements of all other implementing officers, sir. So that is why.
So are you going to go beyond the requirements of law that only 5 million ang maximum niya na cash advance just because you're willing to satisfy that requirement?
Siguro po yun na po yung nakita natin ng mga loopholes po
Are you
natin.
given that leeway to do that decision? Do you have that authority to give more money than what you're allowed to give to that person?
Mr. Chair, not the per releases because she's actually saying that it's per releases, hindi naman umabot sa 10 million.
I'm sure they
We're
should have a
talking
running
about, we're
total.
asking you the
Reference-
amount. The amount is 5 million and yet you gave 10 million. Kasi sabi mo, ano yun staggered yun We're not talking about the per releases na hindi umabot sa 5 million. We're talking about the accumulated amount which is go beyond what is required, which is 5 million.
Hindi, ganito lang yan. Are you familiar with COA? Siguro si Reyes, nabasa niya na to, no? Na-review mo na. Are you familiar with... Hindi, ikaw. Ikaw, budget treasurer and budget officer and Ms. Garma, provincial accountant. Are you familiar with MC 97-002? COA Memorandum Circular with regards to authority, giving authority to accountable officers.
97,382 po.
Ano 97-382? Oh, COA. COA may 97-382 daw. Memorandum Circular 97-002. Oh, now,
circular for regulating the cash advance. Your Honor.
correct. Oh, are you familiar with that?
I'm,
Yes or no?
yung mga certain alam po, familiar ako.
Ha? Circular na tinanong ko, are you familiar with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, you're familiar? Oh, why did a 1.5 band for a certain Rosel Bungkad? 1.5 lang yung band niya. Maximum niya is 5 million. Bakit nyo binigyan, nirelisan ng 10 million? In which, napakalinaw ng MC. Hindi na natin pag-usapan yung salin pa.
Your Honor, yung pong kay Ma'am Rosel, kay Rosel Bungkad po ay as if I remember it right, nung April 29 po, liquidated po lahat. Liquidated po lahat yung
Madam, again, pag pumunta tayo dyan, isa-isahin ko yung mga problema kayo, paproduce ko yun. Now, the authority given, sino yung person in authority to appoint accountable officers?
sa special disbursing officer po, it's the governor
Oh,
po.
Governor. Oh, di ba nagbigay siya ng authority for Miss Bunkad? Tama?
Miss Bungkad po is a regular cashier po ng Provincial Treasury Office. So
Also-
it is inherent in our function po as a cashier po siya.
Of course, but you still have to follow that 5 million max and the 1.5 band. Pag tinanong pa kita, dineposit niyo ba yung 1.5? Andito ba si Bungkad? Saan niya kinuha yung 1.5? Bungkad, do you have the capacity? Eh, wag na nga tayo maglusot dito kasi yung authority coming from the chief executive, in which in that case is Mamba, Governor Mamba, once na yan magbibigay ng authority, kaya ang bilangan dyan, hindi yung bawat liquidation at saka bawat release. The whole program and the whole implementation. Wag na nga tayo dito magpalusot, eh, ikaw, budget treasurer, don't force me. Society in contempt. Miss Bungkad, how did you pay? How did you deposit the bond of 1.5 million? Who gave you the...
Good afternoon po. Bali, after po siya mapirmahan, Your Honor,
Perman nino?
nung signatories po,
What signatories? I'm asking you the
Yung-
authority for you to be the disbursing officer.
as a regular disbursing officer po, pag may mga check po na nakapangalan po sa amin, for payment po, we automatically withdraw it in the bank po.
Yeah, but hindi mo nakita 1.5 lang yung bond mo tapos maximum mo 5 million, nag-withdraw ka ng 10 million. Isa-isahin pa kita mamaya. Kaya lang wala nang panahon, hindi pa tayo tapos. Pati yung sa bangko, paano nyo in cash? Pag sinabi nyo na by tranches, nako, problema nyo talaga to. Eh,
Mr. Chair,
you better tell us. Kasi, kahit dun sa 1.5 na bond, ikaw, doon ka sa treasurer. But the question is, who provides you the 1.5 bond? Oh,
Miss Bungkad,
Ms.
Yes,
Bugad, who provides you the 1.5 bond? 1.5 million bond?
Yung office po.
Oh, treasurer, you provide?
They applied for a bonding
Hindi
requirement.
yung tanong ko nga, saan galing yung pera na 1.5? Kasi yun yung 1.5 na yun yung assurance ng government na mababayaran mo if ever there will be problems with regards to disbursements. Di ba? Tama? O tanong saan niya kinuha yung 1.5? Ikaw ang tinuturo niya eh.
The 1.5 as allowed by the Fidelity, the Bureau of Treasury is actually the 75% of their actual accountability or maximum
Correct,
accountability.
Don't lecture me about it because that is within the MC. What I'm saying is, mag-ban ka, eh pag tinanong ko pa to kung magkano ang salin niya, baka you withdraw and disburse 10 million? Oh, what's your salin? Anong position mo sa treasury?
Cashier 2 po.
Oh, cashier 2. Salary grade.
Opo.
Salary grade mo?
14 po.
Oh, 14?
Yes.
Oh, so tanongin kita diretso. Kung nagka-problema, can you pay the 750 million?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, no. Wag. Ay, nako. Sinasabi ko na sa inyo, kabisado ko yung COA. Dahil dito sa posisyon ko as chair of the public accounts, inaral ko na yan. Bago ko inasyo, in fact, doon sa last budget nyo, COA, nandun ako. I never question your budget. I question all the MCs of COA. O kaya, tingnan mo. To the honorable co-chair and the members of this committee, umamin. that he cannot pay. The 75%, well, in fact, yun pang dapat i-amend doon sa MC nyo. Kasi lugi na nga ang gobyerno. It's only 75%. In this case, 10 million, 750 million, 7.5 million lang yung babayaran niya. Eh kung tinakbo niya yung 2.5, binalik niya yung 7.5. Eh tapos, okay yung retirement niya. Ni Miss Cashiers sa grade 14. O yun sinasabi ko, this investigation is not all about cases that was or irregularities in Cagayan. This is all about the laws and memorandum circulars of agencies in government involved in appropriations and at the same time, expenditures. Co-Chair? So,
Governor
Yes,
Barbera
uh,
wants to be recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just would like to know from Ms. Bungkad.
Yeah.
What is your position in the Provincial Treasurer's Office?
Cashier 2 po,
What is your salary grade?
14 po.
Is salary grade 14 authorized to get a cash advance of 5 million?
Di maximum po dun
Yeah, maximum nga, yung 5 million. Salary grade 14. Ang tanong ko kay Treasurer, authorized ba na mag-cash advance ang isang empleyado with the salary grade 14 ng maximum of 5 million?
Being a regular cashier in the Provincial Treasury Office, we allow them, Your Honor.
Ay, so ibig sabihin kahit salary grade 5, salary grade 3,
Wala po
dahil
kasi,
regular?
it was answered.
Ayaw nga.
may
Oh,
4 na dito, Gob, eh,
Ah?
may 4 na dito.
grade
Eh.
4,
Yeah,
nakuha ng cash advance sa 5 million?
14 million.
Oh my God. Isa ko pang tanong, kasi si Ms. Bungkad kumuha ng cash advance, sabi mo Tres, accumulated 10 million. Pero yung maximum allowable amount na mag-cash advance niya is only 5 million. Di ba? Ang tanong ko, nung binigyan siya ulit ng another 5 million, liquidated na ba yung 5 million?
I don't remember her cash because they are the one also preparing their cash book. So perhaps we can ask the.
No, you are the treasurer. You should be the one to answer my question. Because you are aware that there is a COA circular that cash advance cannot be granted to anybody pag di pa na-liquidate yung previous na cash advance. Meron yun. Accountant, dapat na-check mo yung mga supporting documents. Dapat i-check nyo kung na-liquidate na ba yung previous cash advance bago nyo i-grant yung panibagong cash advance.
Before the accountant or the treasurer and Ms. Bungkat to answer the query of Gob. Alam niyo, hawak-hawak ko na yung sa COA na findings. Huwag na tayo dito maglokohan o magsinungaling. Hawak-hawak ko na eh. Kaya nga may notice of disallowance eh. In the case of Bungkad. Nabasa mo na ba yung COA findings, Ms. Bungkad, with regards to your,
Yes, Your Honor.
nabasa mo na, may kopya ka na.
Opo.
Okay, at least. Ikaw, provincial administrator, nabasa mo na ba to? Provincial accountant? Ikaw, treasurer.
Yes, Your Honor. Even number of days.
Oh, ba't pa tayo dito magpaligoy-ligoy? I warn you. Nung nakaraan, pinalift ko yung supposedly contempt nyo. Pinalift ng committee. Wag na tayo dito mag-sinungaling. Kasi hawak-hawak ko na rin dito yung findings ng COA. Yes, please proceed. Provincial accountant.
Your Honor, it says here that no additional cash advance shall be allowed to any official or employee unless the previous cash advance given to him is first settled or a proper accounting thereof is made. A proper accounting shall mean the receipt of the accountant by the accountant of the described liquidation documents, although not yet recorded in the books of accounts.
Yun
So-
na ang tanong ko.
Yes, sir.
Kasi ang sinabi kanina, ang allowable amount ng cash advance ni Ms. Bungkad is only 5 million. But she was granted, accumulated, 10 million. Ang tanong ko, bago ibinigay yung panibagong cash advance, na-liquidate ba niya yung previous cash advance?
It is not liquidated, but they submit to us the supporting documents, the prescribed supporting documents, sir. Pinapa-receive sa amin, pinapakita, although hindi pa namin ito na-record sa books of accounts namin.
Di ba binasa mo yung circular? Anong sinabi doon?
Opo.
Oh.
Given to him is first settled or a proper accounting thereof is made.
Yun nga, bakit binigyan ng panibago cash advance na hindi pa na-liquidate yung previous cash advance in violation of that yung binasa mo?
With due respect, Your Honor, it says, is first settled or a proper accounting thereof is made. Pinakita na po sa amin yung mga prescribed liquidation papers, hindi pa lang po namin na-record sa libro po namin. At saka hindi pa rin po na-audit ng COA.
Madam,
Yun po.
madam, hindi
Yes.
na audit ng COA.
Nadadala sa kanila yung mga
In the case of
liquidation.
Bungkad? In the case of Bungkad?
Hindi.
Sandali. In the case of Bungkad?
Yes po.
Oh,
Hindi po, noon po yun. But then, before the
ang
year,
sinasabi namin dito, question of the regulations na binasa mo, napakalinaw na pag walang liquidation, hindi pwede. Now, kaya nga lumabas to sa notice of disallowance from the COA dahil hindi pa liquidated, nag-release kayo. Tama, COA? Please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh. Again, wag mo, ma'am.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Co-Chair.
Can we call Ms. Perlita Mabasa if she's present? Can you take the place of Ms. Bungkad, please?
Mr. Chair,
Thank you po.
just please sit muna. Ang tanong lang dito, are we done with Ms. Bungkad? Ms. Bungkad,
No.
hindi pa tayo tapos ha.
But it's related.
At least I'm thankful, I'm grateful to you that you answered directly that you have the capacity to reimburse the 75% of what you have cash advance, which is 7.5 million. But magtatanong pa po kami in the next proceeding hearings para dun sa mga detalye. Thank you po. Thank you.